wind. I told our lady, my husband and I went on a date and we walked to campus for a concert and my hair. I look like I just walked a mile in the wind. So
so cute.
I'm just going to go over to the test so I don't have to look at myself.
I almost clicked on our exam instead of a group quiz.
Oh, yeah.
It would be bad. Don't do that.
Bone density. Are you guys going to pull up all of the things just in case? Or?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually left all up from when I did the review thing this afternoon.
And I think I did
should-
too. I'm just double checking them all. So
I just left them up so I wouldn't, since it said that we were doing it was the same thing tonight.
Smart.
So I hope it's the exact same thing.
it looks like it is so far.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'll read.
Okay.
Oh, it starts at number 2. There. So they don't
so
even
the
ask
number-
if you did the thing first.
Guess we all wasted our time.
All right, so number 2, given a 90% confidence interval. So I always mess this up. Is it the same or not? So that's what I need to double check real quick. Where's my exams or my study?
Are the answers in a different order?
They are in a different order. Why?
Oh, that's terrible. All I wrote down was A, B, C, and D.
Me too. That's just rude.
Oh. Well, the first one's B anyway, but that's annoying.
So number 1, yeah, I got A, which it is 90%.
Yeah.
Or we are 90% confident that the true mean heart rate is 45 and 105.
Yeah.
Between, right?
So that'd be this time instead of A. Dang it. Yes. I wish I. Oh, that
I'm
makes
just going
sense.
to. Well, we can just go to the assignment though, and we'll see what it is from this multiple choice. So I'm gonna
Yeah, and if you just read your answer as you're reading your question off of the actual test exam, or the other thing, I'm sorry, the assignment, the other one can tell you what letter it is if we're doing it, and that might help it so that you're not having to go back and forth.
Oh, that's good idea.
Okay, so I need to pull up the. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was so prepared that I left everything up and I had my quiz open this time, and now I have to open the assignment. Sorry. I tried.
I always print it out, but I ran out of paper this time, so.
Oh my gosh, I am going through reams of paper for that pornography class that we're taking. So I just.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm going through so much paper for that class. So
Why do you print everything out? You don't like to read it online? Or you just want to save it for later?
No, I just cannot read on the computer. And I know you can highlight on the computer, but it is just, I'm old. It's just not the same. And I can't just get in bed and read an article on my computer like I can paper. So just print them out because I absorb it better. So.
Oh my goodness. I think I printed like 5 sheets of paper or less this semester. And I'm taking 3 classes.
Okay, I'm finally there. So, all right. So, number 2 is the researchers decided to conduct a confidence interval to determine if the difference of the means is significant. To determine whether the confidence interval would be reliable, they create QQ of both random samples and see if they are approximately normal. Are the requirements for constructing a confidence interval satisfied? Why or why not? And I said, okay, this is number 2. I said B. Yes, the distribution of the mean of each sample is normal since the data have been determined to be normal.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Okay, so
that's C now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I had a question, or I wasn't sure about that one, and I was wrong on that one.
So do you understand it now?
I'll just go with it.
Okay, the next one is of the 4 types of confidence intervals listed below, which one is appropriate for this experiment? B, confidence interval for new and standard deviation is unknown. I'm not positive that's correct.
Wait, sorry, you said, what did you say, C?
I said B, confidence interval for new and standard deviation is unknown.
Oh, I said D. Using
Why did you
independent
say D?
I'm gonna have to go back and look. Oh, well, I don't know. I have to go back and figure out. I didn't write down my reasons for everything. I just wrote down my answers.
You
So,
said D on the assignment or on the exam on this quiz?
on the assignment, I said D, like dog.
I said B. So we're all
Okay.
different.
Yeah, and
Oh,
so
well.
it's 2B, 2D, because I thought it was D as well.
Okay, so confidence interval, the difference means to determine whether the confidence interval. Oh, I gotta go back up. That's what I'm having trouble with. Okay. Oh, okay. So, they're comparing whether there's a difference in reaction time between the males and the females. They're not just trying to find out what the mean reaction time is of the entire group. They're comparing the mean reaction time of males to the mean reaction time of females.
Okay, that makes sense.
It has to be 2 different samples, but they're not dependent on each other. Different, it doesn't matter. You know, they're not married or anything. So that's why I said D.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Are we on question 4 right now?
3.
Oh, we
3.
are. Okay.
Well, we're on
Because 3.
question 4 on the quiz, but on the homework it was 3.
Okay, that's what's throwing me off. I thought you were still on question 3 on the quiz, and I was like, okay, so B is question 3.
Yes, B is question 3 on the quiz. We're going to have to specify that every time we say something.
It's
Question
B. I thought you guys said it was
No.
for number
Question on the quiz, it's B. Question number 3 on the quiz, the answer is C, which is B on the lesson review.
Oh man.
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
So
so we're going to be really, really specific, or we're going to meet each other up really bad here.
Yeah.
Okay, so number,
So we're
of
on
4 types
question
of
4.
confidence intervals, which is appropriate,
I
and
don't know why, but I can't hear you. Like every other word you say.
That's weird. I don't know.
I'm having the same issue, but I was wondering if it was just me, but my internet does say it's full, so.
Oh, maybe that's my problem too. My internet. I have everything open.
No, but you know what? I can hear you just fine, and I can hear Tamara just fine. So.
Me too. Yeah, it sounded a little weird the whole time, Jen, but it's starting to sound worse to the point that I feel like I can't understand you.
Yeah, it's cutting out for me, just for Jen.
I don't know if you're talking, Jen, but I can't hear anything at all now.
Maybe try to disconnect your headphones and plug them back in. See if it's a connection problem. Can't hear anything.
Okay, is it any better now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's way better.
Okay, I
Okay.
just had to mute and unmute. Okay, so I don't have my headphones in. I'm just talking without my headphones. So if that starts to bother, then tell me and I'll try plugging them back in again.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're on question number 4 on the quiz.
Yes.
And we think that it's independent samples, which is C, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So number 5, I'm not going to read the question because it's long and we've all read it already. But I got B, which was obtain the balances of 90 bank customers rather than 30. Which is
Yeah,
D.
that's what I put too.
I didn't know. I put
Yeah,
C,
B,
but I
that's
could
what I
be
did.
completely wrong.
I got B also. If you look, Beverly, on the cheat sheet that we have, the
Mhm.
one that has the one sample sigma known up at the top,
Uh-huh.
on the right side, there's a little box. Well, there's like 3 little boxes. There's the type 1, type 2, and there's the
Yeah.
confidence level. The third one down shows sample size, margin of error, and confidence level.
Yes.
So it shows if you're, and it was wanting the margin of error to go down so we could see that the sample size had to go up.
Okay.
That's where the answer for that question was.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Question 6 is a number instead of. Oh, okay.
Determine the margin.
I wrote down the numbers. I think it's okay. So it was the one finding the 95% confidence intervals for the true mean length of the shafts. And I believe from what I got, it's letter A, which is 998.040 and 1001.960.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that's number which one?
Put number 5 on the homework.
But number 6 is different. It's just margin of error. So is it number 6? Or is it completely
Wait,
different?
let me see.
Determine
Yes.
margin of error for this 95% confidence interval.
How large should it be in a 95% confidence?
Oh, yeah, it's mixed up order.
Yep. So, okay, so number 6, sorry, my answer for that one is 38,416.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I got, but I got B for number 5 on there. So I was trying to.
So what I did
Okay.
for that is I wrote down the formula I used, and that was the X bar plus minus the Z score times the standard deviation divided by the square root of N. Is that the same formula you used?
Okay, and that's what you used to figure out number 5?
Yes, to get my lower and higher upper bound.
Okay.
So that would be the 1,000 plus the 1.96 or minus the 1.96, 2 divided by the square root of 4.
Okay. So it should have been, it was A on here, the 998.040.
I believe so. If you want us to double check our math, we totally can.
No, I believe you all. I just got that. I didn't know. I figured it out differently. I totally.
Is that the same
Okay.
way you guys figured it out, Tamara and Laura?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did, yeah.
That one took me like 45 minutes to figure out how to solve that one. So I hope I did that one right.
And I just looked at it, and the reason I got it wrong is that I went by the 95 the 68, 95, 9 rule, because it said the standard deviation was 2 millimeters.
And I
so
tried to
the
do
95% confidence interval, I just took I took the B was the closest to that.
yes.
And so that's why I did B. So it was just.
I started to do the exact same thing, and I thought to myself, every single one of these has decimals. There's no way that there's the decimals in there unless there's a formula I'm supposed to be using. And so I kept searching for it, but I tried to do it the same way.
Okay.
And I thought we only used that other rule with the 3 different percentages if it says to use that rule. Did I get that? Understand that correctly?
That's probably true. So the margin of error is the 38,416.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
Wasn't that question number on the?
No, it's mixed up.
Yeah, it's question 6 on the study stuff, and that's question 6 on here as well. But then we do 7 and 8 is number 5.
Oh, all right. I got it. Sorry, I'm stuck with dopey. All right, 998.040.
Hold on, number 9 looks like the same exact question, so something's going on. Question number 9 is question 6 on the study exam.
Oh.
What on earth?
$38,416 again.
Hold on. When it says determine the margin of error, does it want us to subtract those 2 higher and upper intervals and get
And divide it by 2?
And divide by 2. Yeah, I guess it. Yeah, this wasn't on the quiz today, so.
Wait, so question number 9, what number is that on our homework?
That one's number 6.
Number 6.
Oh, okay.
So did you guys get 1.96 is what your answer for number 6 would be?
I haven't done it yet.
1.96?
Yes. I always mess this up though. Do you do the lower bound minus the upper bound or the upper bound minus?
Upper bound.
Upper minus lower.
Okay.
Yeah, upper
I
minus
did.
lower.
1.96.
1.96. And that's the 6 on the quiz, right?
That's number 6 on the quiz. Yes.
And then the answer we had for 6 is going to go into number 9.
Which is the 38,416.
Mm-hmm.
Great. We're on a roll, guys.
Oh, yeah, they didn't make this easy. I guess there's a reason for that, right? Okay, number 10. All right, so this one is number 10 on the quiz is number 7 on the homework. And I had A.
I had A
That's
as
what
well.
I had.
Okay, so that's the equals 1250 and less than 1250.
D.
Which
No, it's D.
is D on the quiz. Okay.
Yes. 11.
And 11. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. In the statistical test of hypotheses, we say we reject the null hypothesis with the level of significant energy deviation if it's lower, less than, it's B now.
B. Yeah. Which is B.
Good. That's what I did. I really wasn't sure of that. So the p value is less than. So it stays B.
Yeah. All right. So the next one, can they use an ANOVA hypothesis test to answer their question? This one really messed with me.
Which one is this on the
This is number 9.
9.
9?
And
on the homework?
On the quiz, I put no, they do not have enough data.
That's what I did too.
That's what I thought too, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Well, it's because they didn't have variances. And the ANOVA, we have to be able to test whether the large one is smaller than or equal to the small one. And so I don't think
Yeah.
they didn't have it. So that's why I
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
So that's B on the quiz.
Yeah.
So for number 13, I just like to double check that it's the same exact question. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I just did too.
All right, so
Yeah.
I have A, which is committed a type 1 error, but I was not positive on this one.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
what I did
got
too.
too.
That's what I did too.
Okay, so that stays A.
Oh, and that one I was sure of it. I remember looking at her picture of the pregnant guy that she posted.
Oh,
Thinking
yeah.
like that has to
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is this my turn?
Yeah.
I lost track. Okay, so in number 11 on the homework is if the level of significance is made very small, thereby making the probability of committing a type error very small, what happens to the probability of committing a type 2 error? And that is D. By reducing the probability of committing type 1, we increase the probability of committing type
Yes.
2.
Yeah, so now it's A.
A.
Okay.
And then, let me see, 15 is number
12.
12.
Yeah.
I put D, that we reject the null.
Yeah, me too. Which is D.
I picked C. There's a 5% chance that the null hypothesis is true.
Let's see, probably 0.039. See, and oh, I put the wrong one. It should, I put B, but it should have been D. I agree, because the probability was 0.039, so reject the null.
Reject one. Yeah. D.
Why did you put 5% chance? What was your reasoning for that?
It said it had a 5% significance level.
I see.
But like I said, like Jen said earlier, I was doing this with kids running in and out, so I definitely could have gotten it right.
Yeah, this one you had to use the applet and put the Z value in and get the probability and
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't do any of that. So yeah, you're probably right and I'm wrong.
but you had lots of practice in your first hour, so you know how to do that.
Okay.
Okay, 16, which is 13. I put B, independent samples test, which is B on the quiz.
So D, independent sample. That's what I did with B.
I said
Also.
B as well.
Well, I said independent samples test.
Yeah,
T
that's
test.
what I said. I put D.
Okay, so yeah.
Well,
that's
yes,
B
but I'm
on
saying it's
the
B
quiz.
in the exam. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes, I said
yes.
independent sample test as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry.
So
This is so
confusing.
confusing.
We should just say the answer on the quiz and not say the answer on the assignment.
Yes.
Probably.
Sounds good.
Or read out the answer instead of saying a letter.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Are you next, Jen, or is it me?
Bev.
I don't
Oh, it's me?
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. I'm so confused.
need to. I just.
Okay, so number 14, 17, yeah. I selected dependent sampling. If you select a brother so as to compare his academic achievement to his sister, you must also include his sister in your study.
That's what I said.
But I did too. That's B. Okay, So this is dissolved organic carbon. Okay, 4 types of confidence intervals. Which one is appropriate for this situation? And I chose confidence interval for mu when sigma is unknown.
That's what I have.
Yep.
Okay, you two, Beverly?
Sure. I guess what I was thinking is that sigma is the standard deviation, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess my issue with that is if we're using the data and we're putting the data into the database, into the Excel file, doesn't it give us the standard deviation? So wouldn't we know what the standard deviation is?
Actually, now that I look at it, I did put known. I didn't put unknown. I was reading it wrong.
Okay, because I put is known. I put A. A from the study. So it's C is what my answer would be on the test.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I have that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was just looking at the question. I wasn't thinking
Given, yeah.
about the fact that it would give us information. Okay. So
If it's wrong, we have another chance.
One person should submit, and we'll,
Yeah.
and then we'll have 4
Okay.
chances of getting it right.
Yes.
what number was that on the quiz?
That was 15.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. Oh, wait, what? Why? So margin of error.
So I think it's the same thing again, right? We're going to subtract the 2 numbers from the one we have and divide it by 2 again.
Mhm.
So we probably need to make sure we have the correct lower upper bound before we do the margin of error.
11.168 and 15.217.
That's what I have.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
That's not what I have. Did you do it in the one sample t-test?
Yes.
What number is this one?
This is number 19 on the quiz and number 16 on the assignment review.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. So you have the 11.168?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the answer would be 2.025. Is that what you guys got?
Oh yeah, I'm glad
That's
you said that because I just wrote down 20.245. Which is not bad.
2.025.
2.025.
Yeah, 2.0.
Okay.
All right, lower bound.
11.168 and 15.217, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope the exam doesn't take this long. It'll take.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Probably will.
Yeah. It'll be worse.
Is it my turn now? I've lost.
I think
I have
it's
no idea.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
The 4 types of confidence intervals. Which one is appropriate for this situation? Yeah, so 17. So I put confidence interval for the difference of means using independent samples.
Yep, that's what I got.
C on the quiz.
Which number is that on the quiz?
C,
Yeah, it's C
22.
Oh,
for,
22.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, so
18. Minus 423 and 554, 17.
yep, me too.
That's what I got too.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What you said?
For question 23, the confidence interval is minus 423 and 5417, and then we just have to do the thing again.
Well, no, we don't have to do that again.
yeah,
no, it
Just
doesn't
for
say
the
in
lower
here.
and upper.
Yeah, this one doesn't require the margin of error.
423.
Okay.
This is what, which number on the homework?
Round to 3 decimal places. So should we put
What-
0.000?
You
Wait,
can-
for what?
Wait, which question was this
For
on the
question
homework? What number?
23, for input the lower bound, it says round to 3 decimal places. So should we be putting?
It just always says
I
that. You can just put the whole number. You don't have to put a decimal.
Okay.
Well, but there was a decimal when I did on the Excel sheet. On the Excel sheet, it was negative 423.238. And the upper was 5417.336. And it didn't have that in the answers on the quiz, but on the Excel sheet, it did have 3 decimals.
I'll put it in and we'll see it.
Yes, it does have that. You're right.
So I'm going to put those in on mine and we'll see what happens.
0.238. Thank you for saving that. I would have definitely gotten that wrong.
What did we decide for number 22? Which one was that one?
C.
22 is C, confidence interval for the difference of means using independent samples.
Sorry, Jen, what did you say it was for the lower bound for question 20?
5417.336. Is that what you had to, Beth?
Oh, no, the lower bound? Shouldn't it be the minus?
Oh, the
4?
lower bound, sorry, is negative 423.238.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
My internet is so frustrating. Okay, are you on 25 or did you do that one already?
We're on 25. I think it's ANOVA.
Yeah.
19. Yeah, that's what I had to. Okay.
Okay, so 20 is 0.115.
Wait, what?
That's not even an option on that one. That one's number 21. You're looking at the wrong question. Sorry.
Or
Number,
26?
This is the test statistic is what we need to do.
which is
Oh, yeah.
7.978.
No, it's the
7.9.
978.
Yeah.
7.978. Value.
So 0.115 for the next one.
Then it's rounded to 3. No, I'm 0.002.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
got
have.
0.002 as well.
Oh, am I looking at? Oh yeah, I am. Oh my goodness, I need to go to sleep.
It's okay. Okay, so am I up on this next one? Let's see. Which of the following best expresses the conclusion of this test? Level of significance is 0.05. I said there is sufficient evidence to conclude that the bone density of at least one of the groups is different from the bone density of at least one of the other groups.
Yeah, I got too.
And that's B on the test as well, correct?
Isn't it C?
Did I read it?
Wait, now
There
it's,
is sufficient
it's D, right?
Oh, I read it wrong. I'm sorry. Yes, it's D.
D, like dog.
Yes.
Oh, it's
On the
D. on-
test.
Yeah, it's D
Sufficient
now.
evidence.
Wait, there is, oh, sufficient. Yeah.
D on the quiz.
On the quiz, it's D.
C. Okay, I kept
D
hearing.
is in dog.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. D and B are hard to hear the difference between when we're
Do you
talking.
think that bone density of all three groups is about the same?
No,
At
you're
least
looking
one
at
of the groups is different.
Oh, D. There's E. Sorry, I thought there was only 4. Yes, I agree. It is D.
On the quiz. Okay.
Okay. So,
Am I the next one?
23.
Correct.
Sure.
Right. Top. That one was dependent sample test.
So the last one. E.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm having trouble. So E like elephant.
Uh-huh.
Make sure I heard that right. D, B, E. My ears are ringing after a organ recital. I can't hear what you guys are saying.
Okay, so for the next one, 1.685.
625, let me see. What number is that from our homework?
24 homework. That's what I got to.
24. Yes, 1.685.
And the p-value is 0.096.
One more
Yes.
question.
0.096, is that what you said? Yeah.
Let's see. What number was that one from the homework?
20.
25?
26
Yeah,
is-
0.096, yeah.
And 32. B.
I wrote B or D. I wasn't sure. I always mess up these interpretations.
I said B.
I said B.
I said B as well. Which is there is sufficient evidence to conclude that there is a difference in the mean cost, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, I can submit this time since I haven't done it in a while.
I think we're going to do great.
Question number 24, what was that on our homework?
Wait, 24 on the quiz?
On the homework, she said. So that's A 1.685.
Sorry, I'm explaining it wrong. Question 24 on the quiz, what number is that on our homework?
Let's see, 24 on the quiz. Oh, the upper bound.
We didn't do
That
18. It's question 18.
18.
Oh, 18, but those answers are not the same as the spreadsheet.
Okay, what did you say, Tamara? We didn't get something right.
We got 2 wrong. So
That's
question, yeah, question 18 is not sigma known. So maybe it is sigma unknown, and we should have just
It is
gone with what was provided to us.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Maybe.
Yeah, I guessed one right. Okay, wait, which was number 18?
18, so it is not C.
Should have been A.
Yeah. Oh, what was the other one?
And then the other one is question 12.
Wow.
So it's not. No, they do not have enough data. It is not that one.
Oh,
So we kind of have to figure that one out.
All right, I got to figure out which one that one was because I did have a different answer for that one too. So hold on. I just got to figure out which one that one actually was.
So what did we put for the answer for
We put
question number
no.
24 on the quiz?
Sorry.
question 4 on the quiz is 5417.336.
Okay, yeah. That's the one.
I said A for 9.
And what is that on the quiz? What is
Oh,
the,
yeah, good point.
Number-
Yes, it is enough that the data are bell-shaped with no outliers and the sample standard deviations are nearly equal.
okay.
And the sample variances are nearly equal?
It says, yes, it is enough data are that the data are bell-shaped with no outliers and the sample standard deviations are nearly equal.
Oh, mine says sample variances are nearly equal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
it
mine
doesn't
says,
say that
but it
on
doesn't
the,
tell us what the sample variances are.
so that's why that's what I was confused about.
Data for our question.
Different answers.
Oh, it tells you in the question. So it says that no outliers and the sample variances are nearly equal.
Mm. Okay, so C.
So yeah, I think it's C.
But where does it say that they're nearly equal? Oh, the sample variance is nearly equal. Did it? Okay,
don't
what number was that on the quiz?
On the test, it's number 9. On the quiz, it's number 12. But it says, yeah, it says the data for each apartment building are bell-shaped with no outliers, and the sample standard deviations are nearly equal.
Okay,
sample
that
variance.
is not worded the same on those two. This is not worded the same. So I think on number 9 on the homework that we were doing, we were correct. There wasn't enough data. But on this question, it specifically says sample variances are nearly equal.
Not standard
So,
deviation. Yeah.
right, it's not asking the exact same question here. They changed the question. That was pretty
Right. I think it is, though, that one that she said, but replacing standard deviation with sample variance. I think it makes it right.
right.
Yeah.
So it is C.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and enter it and see what it says.
Okay.
For C.
Yes.
Right. I'll just start writing down all the right answers so that I don't take forever to.
I could tell you them if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could run through and tell
That's
you.
100%. That one's correct.
Ooh.
Wait, how do I have 2 wrong?
Oh, which ones?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, I don't know.
Number 6.
Number 6
number
is supposed to be 1.96.
1.96 for number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Why in the world? I have some totally random number. 38,416.
Oh, that's because we switched it. We realized that we had to do the calculation for that one, and we went back and switched it.
We
No.
were going in order of the quiz at that point, and then realized that it was asking a question.
No. I have that one.
And I'm guessing 9. Did you get 9 wrong too?
Yeah, 9's wrong.
That one's supposed to be the 38,416 that you had in question.
Okay, 38. So I have them switched.
Yeah.
So 6 is 1.96. And 9 is 38,416.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 100%. So,
Okay.
do you want us to go through and tell the answers? You don't have to write them all down, Tamara.
I'm halfway there.
If you do it,
switch
maybe
them
we
up.
could do it at the same time since I have to fix mine.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll read them off to you.
Okay, I'm opening
Number
it
1
up.
is true.
Are you sure?
Yes. I really think that should be the last question on the quiz instead of the first question on the quiz.
Yeah, I
But-
know. That's so funny.
And it would feel really good to have a question that we could answer easily after completing the whole thing. So,
Always end on a
okay,
positive note.
number 2 is B like boy. 3 is C. Yes, the distribution of the mean of each sample. 4 is C, confidence interval for the difference of means. 5 is D, obtain the balance. 6, 1.96. 7 is 998.040. 8 is 1001 8.960.
960.
960 here. Number 9 is 38,416. Number 10 is D like dog. Number 11 is B like boy. 12 is C. Yes is enough. Number 13 is A, type 1 error. 14 is A, reducing the probability. 15 is D, reject the null. 16 is B, independent sample t-test. 17 is D, dependent sampling if you select a brother. 18 is A, confidence interval for mu is unknown. 19 is 2.025.
Sorry, you cut out. What did you say that one was?
2.025 for 19.
Okay. Thanks.
20 is 11.168. 21 is 15.217. 22 is C, confidence interval for the difference of means. 23, oh, sorry, I'm having trouble seeing that. It's negative 423.238.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that one.
Negative 423.238.
Did you say negative 423.238?
Yes.
Okay.
And 24 is 5,417.336. 25 is C ANOVA. 26 is 7.978. 27 is 0.002. 28 is D, there is sufficient evidence to conclude. 29 is E, dependent samples test. 30 is 1.685. 31 is 0.096. And 32 is B. There is sufficient evidence to conclude the difference.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good to go.
Somehow I have one wrong.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay. It won't make one bit of difference in your grade.
It's fine.
which one was it though? I'm so curious.
Me too. I'm scrolling through right now. Number 28.
Which is D.
Oh, you said D, and I did exactly what Tamara was saying earlier, clicking on E because I thought there was only 4 answers.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, shoot.
Okay. Okay. That's funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. That's fine. Jen, I wanted to talk to you about something from our other class.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to stop the broadcast. I didn't even realize that I didn't need to broadcast because there's no discussion boards for tonight. So,
We can watch it, guys. We can watch it a month from now when we miss each other.
yeah, exactly.
Over this mistake when you're lonely for statistics.
We never.
You're going through withdrawals.
Monday.
Good night.
Night.